What's up, guys? Okay, we're gonna do a banner review. We're getting a global exclusive 2 units, Zyrus, whatever, and uh, what's her name? Reberta. Okay, so Reberta and Zyrus are our global exclusive units. Oops. Now where's the dang banner? Okay, featured summon dragon killers. 4 units on banner, Kane, Furion, Zirus, and Roberta. Zirus is 4-star base, Roberta is a 5-star base. Okay, I'm gonna skip Kane and Furion entirely, because there's no point. They're really old units, most probably you already have them. Okay, so TMs for Zirus is Draco Spike. It is a rod, it's Mag 101, attack 30, and you get more damage, magic damage against dragons. So this was for the raid, the Bahamut raid. Um, it is not entirely. Uh, I mean, the bonus that you get makes this a very situational rod that you will use over Emperor's TM. Whatever his rod's name is, I can't remember. I mean, if you're gonna fight a dragon, you're gonna use this rod instead for magic, right? It's an interesting thing that he put on the rod. Max 101 is great. It's a nice TM. For 4-star base, it's good. Good TM. Okay, Rainbow unit. Roberta. She's a Dragoon. I'm gonna go through the stats and skills later. TM attack 128 spear. Increase damage as a killer, a dragon killer, 50% on dragons. Nice, decent. But for a 5-star base, pales in comparison to Eileen's. Okay, given but that it's not fixed to an element, it's a decent TM. It's a decent TM. 128 attack is pretty high. It's probably second in global right now. Alright, so that's the TMs. Let me see, Emperor's Rod. What was it called? Yeah, so situationally, this compared to that, you gotta weigh the pros and cons when you're gonna do trials and stuff. If it's on a dragon, you're of course gonna use Zero's TM, right? Okay, so because I do not have the scene done, so I'm just gonna rant out and read out to you. Okay, Zerus is a 4-star base. He's a black mage. Alright, and you can just watch me TM grind at the same time. Anyways, Zerus is black mage. Um, human. Trust is Draco Spike, as I said earlier. Stats are okay. Not fantastic and can't compare to the 5-star base mages, but for 4-star base mage, the stats are great. Amazing actually for 4-star base. Okay, 148 mag. MP is alright. Attack, it doesn't really matter. Defense SPR is great. Um, you can pot him quite a bit. I think it's a him. Yeah, it's a him. Equipment. Staff, rods, mace. Decent for a mage. It's pretty much all you're gonna use anyways. Hat, clothes, rope, and accessories. Nothing else, so you can't do fancy shit. Alright, there's no sword. You can't use letters and arms. This is a drawback of him, but he is a 4-star base unit, so it is not a big deal. You don't expect that kind of thing compared to Transterra. Alright. Anyways, he has dual cast black magic. Okay, so there are specific types of dual casting. There's dual cast white magic, there's dual cast black magic, there's just dual cast the TM. So this is very specific. It is black magic dual casting. Alright. Blood Scar, it is something that you damage yourself for 999 damage and then you recover 99 MP. It's a skill. So whatever, right? Doesn't use any MP. It just deals damage to yourself. So you're gonna pretty much gonna poke yourself and then get some MP back. Blood Curse, magic damage 2.5, 250% to one enemy, single enemy. Decrease mag 50% for 3 turns to one enemy. Okay, so what this means is it's a single target skill. It is not a spell, so you cannot dual cast black magic this. Decrease mag, so it's a debuff. It decreases by 50% for 3 turns to one enemy. Okay, you're not going to use this unit just solely for the debuff. We're going to decrease the mag. Not a very good skill. Water magic damage 2.5 times to one enemy. If used after flare, water magic damage 5 times to one enemy. Okay, so I believe he has flare. Okay, flare. So it's sort of like a combo kind of thing. You cast flare first, the next turn you do a blood rend and do water magic damage 5 times, which is like 500% damage. It's a pretty nice skill, but you need setup for it. You need the turns. It's going to be quite annoying for you. You're going to do a long trial. You're going to have to keep setting up and then cast, setting up and cast. Alright, so Blood Pulse, it is a level 100 skill. Magic damage 3.5 times with consecutive damage increase. So this is similar to Dark Venus Dystopia, where consecutive casts increases the damage. It can go up to 7.5 times to one enemy. If it's gonna be a long fight, it could be decent for you if you don't have a better mage. I would suggest not using mages for long fights because of MP problems. But it seems that he has this fix. He has Blood Scar, that way he can actually recover MP by dealing about 1000 damage to himself. So it could be a good thing. Okay, passives. Genius, increase MP and mag, 20% MP, 10% mag. It's alright. Increase physical damage, 25%, magic damage, 50% against dragons. Okay, so this is just a killer catered to him. It's entirely catered to the next raid. Because dragon, right? He has an interesting mechanic where you get increased LB fill rate for 2 turns when HP drops below 33%. This is a passive. What this means is the HP goes down below 33%. This passive comes into effect, and you get faster LB fill rate. It only occurs once. I don't think it can keep proccing. He has increased paralyze resist and silence resist. He has a built-in Dark Fina TM. Increased mag 20% equipped with rod. Increased mag 30% when equipped with a rope. Okay, this is a built-in Dark Fina TM. It's pretty nice. His mag can go a little higher than the other mages like X-Death, probably. It depends, you know. If you have Letters and Arms, X-Death might have higher mag. It really depends. Okay, magic skills, combat. Combat is 1.7 times 170%. Consecutive damage increase, not that good. Osmos is a spell that sucks MP. Earth magic damage 1.8 times, not a good spell. Magic damage 0.8 times. You're never gonna use this for Drain. Okay, it's a skill called Drain. Just not good. Gravigar. Gravigar is pretty staple. You all seen it with X-Death, Dark Fina, and all that shit. Water Guard is 1.8 times water magic damage to all enemies. Just not that great as well. Modifiers are not good. Okay, so for a mage, the most important is the modifiers of the skill. Without a good modifier, because in my opinion, it is way harder to gear mage than a physical damage unit. The bad modifier costs it a lot. Okay, so it's just not that strong. Fire magic damage 2.3 times to one enemy, decrease water resistance. So it does fire magic, and then it decreases water resist. Which is good because it sets up for the other skill, right? The skill that is called Blood Rend that deals water magic damage. So this does a debuff. 30%, so you're gonna deal 30% more damage for Blood Red. It's pretty decent combo. You just need setup. Okay, you need turns to set this up. I hope you get what I mean. Magic damage 4 times to one enemy. Increase mag 40% for 3 turns to caster. This is the 4-star max limit burst rate. At max at 6-star, it's 5 times to one enemy. Increase mag 80% for 3 turns to caster. It's nice. It's nice. So you deal damage and you increase the mag for 3 turns. So you're gonna deal more damage. Um, I don't see any methods of where you can actually uh, make this overpowered because you need your health to be at HP 30% and 33% and below, and that is pretty low for a mage since they do not have innate high HP in the first place. It is okay. I mean, you can gear specifically for limit bursts, and you actually get to use Blood Frenzy, which enables you to dual cast the blood skills, the Blood Rend, which is the most interesting skill right there. Interesting mechanic, needs lots of setup, need many turns. Could be very interesting for you guys if you actually pull him. Alright, okay, so this is Zyrus. Zyrus is done. Okay, in my opinion, Zyrus, he is worth pulling for the TM alone. Okay, just so you have an extra option, and the mag on it is nothing to sniff at. It's a 101. 101 is pretty high for a rod. If you want to start grinding for mages, it's pretty good. Okay, where is that thing? Okay, okay, I'm just gonna leave it at this page. Reberta. Okay, Reberta, she's a dragoon. She's female. Um, look at the stats. Stats are nice. Pretty nice stats actually. 154 attack, 117 mag, 138 MP. You can actually use her funkily, you know, with Orlando's TM and stuff. It will be quite fun. Okay, in my opinion, I do not feel that jump units are that strong because there's a bug or something where you can't really chain them or something. And I think I heard that killers don't really affect jump skills, which is not that nice to hear since she's a 5-star base. Gear options: spear, sword, and dagger. Well, we can say it's better than Elza and Friavia since 3 options, right? Not many good daggers around. Swords and spears, yeah, you got those. Should be pretty easy to gear for, weapon-wise. She can use a shield, large shield, helm, light armor, heavy armor. I mean, she's a dragoon anyway, right? So, I mean, it is decent. It is not that good, but because you can't use brave suit, you can't really get the most out of her based on the teams available right now. But she can use what's his name, Lawrence TM? Was it that armor with the attack and something? It's alright. It's alright. Equip options are okay. Jump, physical damage 1.8 times with jump delay 1 turn. You waste 2 turns to do 1 turn of damage. Okay, this is my opinion of it. Waste 2 turns for 1 turn of damage. Lance. Lance is HP MP drain. I mean, everybody knows what this does. You've seen it in arena, Elzas and stuff. They just break you. You have no MP, you can't do shit. Alright, so you can use for arena. She has Noctis skill, which is the same thing. You jump, you get MP, you get HP. Modifier is low, it's 100%, so not much of damage you're gonna get from that. Raging Trust. Physical damage 2 times to one enemy, increase attack 80% for 3 turns to caster. This is a very interesting skill. So when you do this, Raging Trust, it costs 45 MP. Was it? No, 32 MP. 32 MP, but you increase your attack while dealing damage. So this is a nice skill. Okay, it's pretty nice. Ice physical damage to all enemies, decrease ice resistance. Modifier is pretty low, it's 200%. Decrease resistance 50%. Modifier is low, so not that strong. It's like Noctis Flask. He has lightning, ice, and fire, so she also has them. Same thing, only thing it doesn't do is status, so Noctis wins. Okay, no status, so it doesn't deal status ailments, so Noctis wins. And I think the modifier is actually lesser. Let me pull that up for you. Um, okay, so Noctis Flask does 4 times. Reberta's Flask does 2 times, so it's a lot lesser. But you do decrease resistance. So dual wielding gonna deal more damage than non-dual wielding, of course, because the first hit debuffs and the second hit does more damage. But in a way, it does lesser than Noctis skill. Okay, unless it's further down the turns, third turn, second turn, third turn, fourth turn, you're gonna deal more damage with Roberta instead. Recovery jump, we talked about that. Mystic Trust is a 45 MP skill. It's 400% one enemy. If you use any of the breath skills, the ice breath, lightning breath, fire breath, you're gonna deal AoE. So this makes it pretty interesting. You can actually use this for much of the beast, that trial, since you need to do a lot of AoE right there. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. So in a way, what you could do is you could equip a fire weapon or an ice weapon or a lightning weapon, and then what you can do is, okay, fire weapon. I don't think we have a fire sword, do we? We have an ice one, which is Fryris TM. What you can do is you equip the ice weapon, then you use ice breath, you decrease the ice resistance, then you go with Mystic Trust and you deal a ton of damage AoE. All right, and do note that the breath skills are AoE debuffs, so she caters to a lot of mobs, a lot of monsters they need to kill. Crimson Death, 300% with jump delay. Okay, whenever you use a jump skill, it's 2 turns wasted for one attack. Alright? It doesn't do a wheel, it doesn't hit twice, it's just once. He doesn't jump down and he just come down up and down again, no. If used after the other jump skills or Raging Trust, you get so it's mainly like a combo mechanic that they're trying to introduce to the game. You deal more damage. It's 450% with the Crimson Death skill. Alright? Not fantastic, just interesting mechanics right there. Okay, increase HP 20%. Passive, increase defense, increase fire, ice, lightning resistance 20%, increase attack 30%, increase attack 50% when equipped with a spear. These are all nice passives. Pretty good, pretty good. She's gonna have quite a not bad attack stat when max and potted. I think she'll be around 999 or 1001, something like this. It's okay, it's okay. Restorative breath. I don't really understand this, but I think it is sort of like uh, auto refresh. You get MP, and then I don't understand 0 HP and 5 times. 5 times of what mod? That's interesting. Anyways, people have to test it out. I have no idea. Dragoon Meister resists to confusion 100%, and you get 100% more damage against dragons. So it's a very interesting killer skill as always, since the banner is Dragon Slayers or something, right? Dragon Killers. Catered for the raid. Okay. Okay, so in my opinion, pulling a unit like Roberta, hard pulling, is not worth it because skills modifiers not that great. Chain finishers, you have lots of those in global already. Gilgamesh, lots of chain finishers already. You don't need one that does this. She does have utility. She can debuff AoE to elements, which is okay. You may use that in the future, in combo with another unit probably. But she's just not worth pulling as a 5-star base. Because if your luck is bad, shit happens. You're gonna do a lot of pulls for a unit that you're not gonna use that often anyways. So not a good investment. Um, Mainly catered for the raid, unless you want to go crazy on the raid, you want to go nuts, you want to go number one and waste all that lapis. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, her trust mastery is alright. Second highest attack in game. It is a spear, so subjective to what units you have. Not worth pulling for this TM as well. Even if I got her, I wouldn't be grinding a TM first. I would go with Eileen, since I have Eileen. But yeah, anyway, not worth pulling for the 5-star base, but I highly recommend you pulling for the 4-star. Zyrus. Zyrus is a great TM. Usable unit. 4-stars are generally easier to get since they're on banner, and the pool of 4-star base units we have is pretty small in comparison to the 3-star and 5-star. It's a good idea to pull for the rod itself, anyways. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, me ranting and stuff. I recently got Twitch partner, so hopefully you guys can come catch me on Twitch. Subscribe if you like this stream. And I have emotes up, they're pending. Probably take a few days before the emotes are ready and stuff. Ooh, what's this? 200k like celebration. Free rare summon for the next 10 days. Oh, you have free rare summons. You got a higher chance of getting her, which is nice. Coin stoppable. Get $35 off $100. Ooh, this is nice. But anyways, I'm trying to go the not will route, so I'm not gonna spend any money. Mainly because my budget is kind of over for this month and next since I had surgery and stuff. Okay, so I won't be doing that many pulls, maybe a token one or two tomorrow when the banner is out. I get Mughals, tickets, and event limited equipment, which is pretty nice. From the raid. I'm not sure what's in the raid summon. I don't know, we'll see. Bahama raid coin, uh, blah blah blah. It's just general raid, so anyway guys, have fun with the raid. You don't need the banner units to do it. Raids are an event where it doesn't matter whether you die, you just deal as much damage as you can, and just go grinding, guys. We're using orbs, so it's gonna be costly for whales. Um, if it was energy based, the whales would have a huge advantage, because, you know, max energy. But yeah, anyways, guys, pull for the 4-star base. It's a pretty good unit with a decent TM. 5-star base, big bonus. You don't pull specifically for her. And I hope you guys have luck when you pull. Especially with the free pulls, man. We all want a free something, free rainbow. You guys take care. I hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.